It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And all eyes are on Chase Brown.
He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Bengals and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from SoFi. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Finds McConkey. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41. Burrow from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Burrow setting up the play action. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
1st and 10 from the 41. To throw again, it's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw, Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. And this one doesn't go far.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Fourth down, Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Burrow out of the shotgun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers get their offense set for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Has it downfield, working the left. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Herbert from the gun. It's an LA touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's up over 4,000 yards on the season, which you can see puts him atop the NFL in that area. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now, Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. They bring Higgins in motion left. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's complete, here's Brown. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21, has a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On target to his man Higgins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He finds McConkey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Herbert on 1st down. Sharp there to haul it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 10.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. He cuts it right. And he's out the clear. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it 17 all. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
The good defenses in this league, every once in a while, they can bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Getting to a good drop, forcing that check down, and they don't only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Burrow out of the shotgun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. to throw. Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Bengals 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Gets this to McConkey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
And inches at the 19-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Dobbins. Gets in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Burrow setting up the play action. That's going to be caught by all. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Chargers are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And the turnover puts him right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he drives that. To him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Finds McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Brown on the inside give. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Burrow to the air now. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Bengals first down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Higgins, the man in motion right. Now it's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate, but when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reduce the lead to just 4. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 24.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Rager with the return here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Herbert on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Catch made by Chuck. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's Herbert once more. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Herbert to throw once more. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Man in motion out of the slot. From the 36. This finds all complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. First down, Burrow to throw. And that one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw again, it's Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Saints who come away with the victory at home. Derek Carr, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Chiefs. Khalil Shakir, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Nelson Aguilar well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football! And it's scooped up by the Chargers! Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at...
And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Catch made by all. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and goal.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Brown. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Rager with the return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. 1st and 10, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down, ball at the 36. Hurst. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's Herbert once more. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Complete to Lad McConkey. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 16-point ball game. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Brown on the carry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Third and long, here's Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. Running behind center with Edwards. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Hurst there to grab it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Herbert now to throw on third. Complete out to the right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
That's another Chargers first.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has it in close. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Dobbins goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chargers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Higgins makes the catch. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's going to be caught by all. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Burrow to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. Going with Brown on the ground. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Open, open! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Running it again with Dobbins. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's a design boot. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
First down from the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Burrow. Burton there to bring it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
2nd and 1. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing this back in the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Edwards on the carry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And their lead stays halted at 20.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
After 29-yard line.
From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. They motion the slot man right. Throwing is Burrow. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Got his target, it's Higgins. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Burrow. Intercepted in the end zone. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Play action now for Herbert. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And the middle hole Bengals, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Dobbins. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
28-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.